The World Wrestling Federation, for over 50 years, the revolutionary force in sports entertainment.
What's up, all you happy people out there? This is UM, and this time I'm going to be doing my favorite series from the WWF Hasbro series. It'll be the green card. Probably the toughest series of them all to get. Most people I see don't have all of them, or only have one or two. Cost me a pretty penny to put this collection together. I was able to get a couple of them early, and you'll notice something weird about one of mine, which I'll show you first. I'll introduce you to my smoking guns. Here's Bart. This is what he looked like. Bart Gunn. Smoking Guns is one of my favorite tag teams. I don't know why they weren't that talented, but I guess because it's kind of like the cowboy theme, whatever. And here's my Billy. Now, Billy is supposed to look like Bart, but my brother, when we owned these guys, they were separated. They were fighting each other. They were doing this big feud thing where it was Billy versus Bart at Survivor Series, and they both had their own team. So my brother went for me, and he was able to paint an evil costume Billy for me. So if you're wondering why he's in white, it's because that's the color that Billy wore when he was a bad guy, when he was still a smoking gun kind of cowboy guy. So my brother did an awesome job. I thanked him so much when he did it because it's so cool looking. But yeah, these are my smoking guns, but nobody else has them like that. Alright, next in the series will be Yokozuna. You'll see him in the red carded series as well. This is the white on black, even though it should be opposite, just like the red on black should be opposite. This should be the black part, this should be the white. But I don't know why they inverted the colors. Probably one of the few figures that didn't look a thing like the actual wrestler. I think they made his face too squared, especially when at this point he was fairly huge. So actually kind of matches more what Rikishi looked like. That's why I see so many repaints of that as Rikishi. Alrighty. Next up, I'm going to bring out Evil Crush. Now, if you saw a good Crush in the Yellow video, which I hope you did if you're watching this one, because Yellow series is my second favorite, I like Evil Crush. I love the color scheme. I love the whole purple and silver. I think it's a great color scheme on him. It looks like he did when he was a bad guy, and he fought Randy Savage in one of the worst matches I ever saw in WrestleMania 10, where he got hung upside down and Macho Man couldn't tie the knot good enough, and he ends up falling and just lie there like a sack of potatoes while Macho Man limped to the ring and had himself a Slim Jim afterwards. Yeah. Alright, sorry about that. So here is good old Evil Crush, when it's managed by Mr. Fuji. I'll show you Yokozuna. There you go. Next up, you get the same body as Crush, but you get a different head. This is one of the cooler figures they released in the entire Hasbro series. Atom Bomb. Damn, I love this figure. Even though I think he has kind of a giraffe neck, it made him a little taller than other people that had the same mold. I don't know, it kind of matches him. I mean, it's a great figure. They took a lot of time with it. Gave him a little nuclear symbols and the red flames and the radiation symbol and the goggles that he wore, and he does the same thing as Crush, if you're noticing. Awesome figure. Green card series is so great, you know, and if you have an extra $12 million, go ahead and buy them, you know. I'm just joking. I'm seriously doubt they cost that much. On card, they're a little pricey, but you can pick up loose ones for like 25 bucks, so I definitely recommend it, especially if you don't have Atom Bomb or this next guy I'm going to be showing you. Ludwig Borga from Sweden. Very short stint in the WWF. Ended Tatanka's 2-year winning streak. Tatanka never lost for 2 years. And Ludwig Borga did it by pinning him with a finger. So think he was Finnish. Yeah. Well, if I said Sweden, I'm sorry. He was Finnish. Ugh, I'm smart. So basically, he's got Psycho Sid, Warlord pieces, and he goes like that. Very good likeness. Probably one of the best likenesses of all the figures. That's an awesome figure. So I'm going to go ahead and move. Alrighty then. Now, if you know the green card series, you know I'm down to 1, 2, 3. The 1, 2, 3 kid. This is, next to Dusty Rhodes, this is the second hardest figure to get in the entire series. Good old Sean Waltman here. The package has him with no eyebrows because Razor Ramon and a couple other guys shaved them off before his promotional photos that were done for the packaging. So forever he will have problems with that on his card. Red paint on this does not like to stay on very long. It used to say 1, 2, 3 in red. It scratches off over time. I barely even wrestled with him in our ring, and he still lost that much. He has the headlock punch. And pretty good likeness to a very young, doofy looking Sean Waltman. I love the 1, 2, 3 kid. He's one of my all-time favorite wrestlers. Please don't ask me, don't bother, because I won't have an answer for you. I like characters that change their costumes a lot, and the 1, 2, 3 kid had a whole array of colors, so I always thought it was cool to see how the different costumes would look on him. My favorite was green that he wore. I don't know why I'm getting into this that much. So I'll go ahead and sit him there, because I have one more. And you're like, well, wait, this is the green card series. And I'm like, yes, that is the green card series. But there was going to be an orange series, and Hasbro even started making molds. The problem is they couldn't get the funding to, well, they lost their license, let's put it that way. And they weren't able to make them. And there was going to be Jeff Jarrett, and there was going to be Mo and Mabel, and Bastion Booger. It was going to be a pretty cool series, but the one that stood out the most was going to be Diesel. And my brother made me a Diesel because this company in China bought the rights to the Hasbro molds, and they put these Diesel heads on these ridiculously giant bodies that didn't even look anything like the wrestlers. They were way too big for their bodies. So my brother took a Diesel and put it on a new body, and there he is. And as you can see, it's a very, very good likeness to Kevin Nash. Short cut hair from early Diesel. My brother went ahead and painted this up. We did the early Diesel before he put the symbol on, because we're trying to make it around the same time period. He didn't put the Diesel symbol on till well into late 94. So we wanted this to be early 94, late 93 Diesel, so we didn't put the symbol on him. And so I thought I'd show you that with my green carded figures. So there you go. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I'll do a lift up for you. One of the coolest series ever made, plus an awesome custom my brother did for me. Alrighty, you guys take it easy. Bye.